Alright, hey guys, my name is Shadow, and welcome back to the 2.2 Guardians beta of Elite Dangerous. So today, we're going to be taking a look at a feature that has been very long awaited in this game, something very cool that I have been wanting for quite a while, and that has just been added in the last update to the beta. That's right, we're going to be taking a look at module storage. So let's check this out. So, we have a whole bunch of upgraded weapons here. And basically what that meant up until this point was that if we wanted to change around our loadout too much and put different weapons in here, like if I wanted to get rid of these multi-cannons and put in plasma accelerators, for example, not that I'm probably going to do that, but if I wanted to do something like that, I would have to get rid of my upgraded multi-cannons and they would just go to the station guy who handles that kind of stuff, and I'd never see them again, and all of those materials that I spent upgrading these things would just be gone, and I would have wasted all of that time. Well, now that is not the case, because now we have module storage. So let's take a look at how this actually works. So we have this new tab over here called transfer options, and if we click in here we get a whole bunch of stuff. Now before we actually look at storage, let's look at something cool. If we click on modifications, we can actually see what modifications are on the actual modules now. So for this particular multi-cannon, I can see that I have grade 3 overcharged weapon done to this, and it's telling me my stats. So if I hadn't modified it, these would be the stats, and if I had modified it, which I had, these are the current stats. So this is the base stats basically, and this is what I have after I've modified it. So I can even go over here and remove the modification, which you could do that before, that's not a new feature, but this is new. Now it's telling me what the modification is, rather than just that it is modified. So let's actually look at the storage options now. Now I can actually just go and store this if I want. I can select store, and there is no fee for this. So I can just select store, and if I do that, this will go into a storage thing, and then I can click on this again, and I can look in here and I can hit transfer, and here are all the modules that I have stored. So I have other multi-cannons stored in here. Now if I want that one specifically back, then I can do that. Now if I highlight another one that has other upgrades on it, for example special effects like the things that you get on the little wheel, then it says that right here. For example, this one has emissive munitions. However, it also has a little bit lower damage than the one that we just stored, so we're not going to be putting that one back on. But if I go in here, I can just select the modifications tab, and it will tell me what the stats of it are, and I can see that this is the one that I just stored. So if I want to put that back on, all I have to do is select transfer to ship, and again, there's no fee for doing that. And now that multi-cannon is back on my ship. Now you can also store multiple modules at one time. You may notice on the outfitting screen here, there's a new tab called stored modules. Now if I click this, it will show me everything I have in the storage thing basically. And there's this new tab down here called Store Multiples. Now if I click this, it will give me a list of all the modules that are on my ship. And I can store any module I want. It doesn't have to be a weapon. It doesn't have to be an optional internal. I can even store my core internal stuff. Like if I had my power distributor upgraded, I could check this little box and it would store my power distributor. Now obviously I'd have to be replacing that with some other thing because you can't have an empty core internal slot, so let's not actually do that right now. But we can totally do stuff like that. So if I open up my optional internal thing and I want to store my shield generator, for example, because that's upgraded, I can do that. If I want to store my frameshift drive interdictor, I can do that. And if I want to store, let's see, I can just check this little box right here and it'll store everything under this category, but I don't want to do that. Well, let's say I want to store a shield booster. I can go ahead and do that. So that's like 3 different modules that we're about to store. So let's do that. So let's go ahead and store these and see how this works. So again, there's no fee for this, and I just confirm, and then a moment later these will pop up in my stored modules tab. So here they are. This is what I've just stored. I've stored my frameshift drive interdictor, I've stored my 6A shield generator, and I've also stored this A-rated shield booster right here. Now if I want to go and put those back on my ship, I just do it the same way. I hit transfer to ship, and then I get my utilities thing right here, and I just transfer right back into this little slot right here, and there it is back there. And the same thing with the interdictor. It gives me the optional internal. I just transfer it right back there. And the same with the shield generator. I transfer it right back to where it was. And boom, there we go. So yeah, that is one of the features that I am most excited about seeing in the actual release of this patch when it actually comes out. It's really cool to use so far because it means we can try out lots of different builds even though we already have, you know, upgraded components and stuff that we don't want to lose. Now we can just store them. So that's going to be awesome. So that's pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it. But that is it for me, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.